This is Tom Cloud with this bi-weekly update for FTM listeners. It's been a couple weeks since we talked, and I continue to get emails every day asking questions and opinions and so forth and so on. I want to start this by saying we've had a great year of forecasting here with palladium topping out and dropping, and gold and silver up. Gold, as I record this on December 4th, is up a little over 15%, and silver's up 13.5%. And I'll say right now, a forecast for next year is that both of these will increase more in 2020 than they did in 2019. And silver could have a much bigger situation with things going on. Let's touch on a few of those, because that's still the number one question you ask. We're now hearing that all this, we've been hearing about Singapore and the premiums, how much higher they've gone. All of a sudden in the US, the 100-ounce silver bars that can be used as collateral in the future market, and the COMEX brands in particular, Engelhard, Johnson Matthey, Royal Canadian Mint, the big ones, have had a huge jump in premium, about a quarter an ounce just over the last 2 months, because demand, and even now our customers that are buying silver bars are having to wait 3 to 5 weeks for delivery, because China is stockpiling silver. It is a fact, it's not an opinion. It's been endorsed by several sources and found to be true. And of course, as they move toward electric cars by the year 2024, why they want to wait 4 or 5 years? If they've got the money, they buy the silver at bargain cheap, dirt cheap prices today as to where we know silver will be in 5 years. So why don't you do the same thing? Why aren't you buying silver when the people making the electric cars, and if you're going to drive a gas car in China 5 years from now, you're going to be paying a pretty big penalty. I don't know the exact amount. So yes, it is true that they're stockpiling early. They always do. They'd rather be a lot early than late when silver's costing $50 to $100 an ounce, and they bought it back in the $17, $18, $19 an ounce. So yes, we think that story is legitimate. And where a better place to put your money for the next 5 years in silver? I don't know of anything. If you know of something, tell me. I'm not talking about an isolated stock, because there will be isolated stocks that will do much better. Certainly, I agree with that. Number two, the solar panels they're expanding quickly. We're seeing more and more states, especially the state of Florida, going to more and more solar panels to produce their energy for the future. And it's just going to keep growing and growing. And every solar panel has silver in it, just like every car that's run on electricity is going to have silver in it. And then you come out and see Tesla, that came out with the first electric car here. Now they're out with the electric truck. They're getting thousands of orders for it. If you haven't seen it, it looks like an army tank, but there's been 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 orders for it already. So you're going to see Tesla buying silver for the future as they put out all these new silver burning vehicles that has to have silver in them. So it's very exciting if you're a silver investor for the future. We've had a great 2019, but 2020 and beyond is going to be even better as we see silver surpass all-time highs of $48 and $50. Even though right now silver spot is only $17.25 as I record this. So yes, everything you've asked me, I agree with. I hope I've explained it better as to what to expect. And today, December 4th, we put out a special. If you're on our mailing list, you'll get it. If you're not, call us at 800-247-2812, and we'll send you that email and put you on our mailing list. We keep every name confidential. We've never sold and never will sell anything to anybody. His name is on our list, as you'll see many other places. So we're really excited about silver. We see gold is the steady one, silver is the explosive one. And 2020, we look for gold to have another double-digit return. We look for central bank purchasing to increase dramatically in some cases. And certainly we look at the interest rate situation and low interest rates to be a big gain for gold, and going forward, another double-digit return in 2020 is what we see. And I can tell you, whether you buy it or not, central banks are, and they're a heck of a lot smarter than we are, you and me, because they know that any problems financially in the future are going to be settled with gold. Gold at some point may get a fixed rate people keep asking about. So yes, I am very, very bullish, and I stay very bullish on platinum also. And we still have some platinum specials left from the buy signal we put out for the third time. We've now watched it go up $200 an ounce. And it's going to go up a lot higher. So we still think platinum's going to get back to $2,000 per ounce where it was. Right now it's between 900 and 1,000 an ounce. We look for this metal to double the next 3 to 5 years also. So it's a great place to be buying precious metals. Everything is extremely positive for the future on platinum, palladium, silver, and gold. Palladium is a different story, and we can talk about that with you individually. If you want to talk to us, you can reach us at 800-247-2812. If you're looking to get a self-directed precious metals IRA, we can function as your broker. We cannot be your custodian, but we will give you a couple of good custodians, and then you can pick the one you like to get into precious metals in your self-directed IRA. And those baby boomers that are retiring and rolling out your 401k, you should set up 2 self-directed IRAs, one for stocks and bonds and one for precious metals. And certainly, once again, we can help you set that up. So we look forward to a very prosperous. I'll be back one more time before the end of the year, but we appreciate our listeners. We appreciate the questions, and we hope we're able to continue to help you and give you the very lowest commissions in the business to get in and get out. And we're just excited that we feel the metals now, after 2 straight years up, have gone into a multi-year rise that will last for several more years. And once again, we don't say put all your eggs in one basket. Buying precious metals is very biblical. Look at Ecclesiastes 11:2. To divide your wealth 7 or 8 ways, because no man knows what will come upon the earth, what disaster will come upon the earth. And man, do we have a lot of them waiting to come upon the earth. And the ones of you that follow Bible prophecy, certainly we're getting in the season where all of God's prophetic could come true. So hopefully, and we're even happy to talk to you about that, because nothing's more important than where you're going to spend eternity. So with this bi-weekly update, this is Tom Cloud signing out.